A rational mind builds truth through evidence, not emotion. Understanding begins when belief is questioned. Logic is the discipline of clear thinking. Do not accept what you cannot examine. Truth becomes visible when assumptions disappear. A thinking mind never settles for guesswork. Reason is the tool that separates truth from illusion. A rational thinker values clarity over comfort. Knowledge grows through questioning, not accepting. Every belief must earn its place through logic. A wise mind checks before it trusts. Truth does not depend on popularity. Logic is silent, but always correct. Understanding is built step by step. A rational mind is not afraid to challenge ideas. Reason refines thoughts into clarity. Do not assume, analyze. A thinking mind seeks proof, not approval. Truth survives every test of logic. Doubt is the engine of knowledge. A rational thinker separates facts from feelings. Clarity comes when emotion is removed. Logic turns confusion into understanding. Every claim deserves examination. A wise person trusts reasoning over assumption. Truth is discovered, not decided. A rational mind avoids emotional shortcuts. Understanding requires patience and analysis. Facts remain unchanged by belief. Reason is the foundation of truth. A disciplined mind questions everything. Logic does not bend to persuasion. Truth is independent of opinion. A rational thinker builds certainty carefully. Knowledge begins with doubt. A thinking mind is never satisfied with easy answers. Reason brings order to uncertainty. Clarity is the reward of deep thinking. A rational mind values truth above agreement. Understanding grows through continuous questioning. A rational mind does not accept what it cannot verify. Truth is built through reasoning, not repetition. Doubt is the beginning of intellectual clarity. Logic is the structure behind all understanding. A thinking mind questions even its own conclusions. Knowledge grows when assumptions are challenged. Reason is stronger than belief without proof. A rational thinker seeks truth, not comfort. Understanding begins where certainty ends. Every idea must pass the test of logic. A wise mind verifies before believing. Truth does not depend on emotion. Logic exposes what assumption hides. A rational thinker values evidence over opinion. Clarity comes from structured thinking. Do not accept ideas without examination. Reason is the foundation of real knowledge. A thinking mind avoids blind acceptance. Truth remains constant, even when belief changes. Doubt refines the path to understanding. A rational mind separates fact from illusion. Logic is silent but always correct. Understanding requires patience and reasoning. A wise person questions before agreeing. Truth is discovered through analysis. A rational thinker builds knowledge carefully. Reason turns confusion into clarity. Every claim deserves scrutiny. A thinking mind is never satisfied with assumptions. Knowledge begins with critical thinking. Logic is the discipline of truth-seeking. A rational mind is not afraid to be wrong. Truth survives every test of reason. Understanding grows when emotions are removed. A wise thinker values accuracy over agreement. Reason is the key to intellectual freedom. Clarity is the reward of deep thinking. A rational mind never stops questioning. Truth is independent of belief. Logic is the path from confusion to understanding. A rational mind trusts evidence, not assumption. Truth becomes clear when emotion is removed. Logic is the map that leads to understanding. A thinking mind never accepts without questioning. Knowledge is built through careful reasoning. Doubt is the first step toward clarity. A rational thinker examines before accepting. Truth is discovered through logic, not belief. Understanding grows when assumptions are challenged. Every idea must survive critical thinking. A wise mind separates fact from feeling. Reason is stronger than persuasion. Truth does not depend on opinion. A rational thinker values accuracy over agreement. Clarity comes from structured thought. Do not accept what you have not tested. Logic reveals what emotion hides. A thinking mind builds knowledge step by step. Truth survives scrutiny. Understanding requires patience and analysis. A rational mind is never satisfied with guesses. Reason filters truth from illusion. Knowledge begins with questioning everything. A wise person trusts reasoning over belief. Truth is not created, it is discovered. A thinking mind avoids blind acceptance. Logic brings order to confusion. Every claim deserves examination. A rational thinker seeks truth, not comfort. Clarity is the reward of deep thinking. A rational mind questions even certainty. Reason is the foundation of real understanding. Truth remains unchanged by belief. A wise thinker values evidence above opinion. Logic is silent but always correct. Understanding grows when emotion fades. A rational mind builds certainty carefully. Doubt refines knowledge into truth. A thinking mind never stops asking why. Reason is the path to intellectual freedom.